Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. DOS here, and welcome back to another KDA video. So before we start into reading the final KDA comic, I do want to say that KDA has announced that their debut EP, All Out, will be streaming on November 6th, 2020. They also released brand new outfits for the KDA girls, which they look really good. I'm not sure about Ahri's. Ahri's a little bit weird, but I love Evelyn's. Kaiser's is really good, and Akali's outfits always look really good. So that will be coming out on the 6th of November. So you'll be damn sure if I can make a video on it. I absolutely will. Besides that, there is something that I'm going to be showing after I read the comics and that KDA released that I think has a good message behind it and a good thing to tell people. But that's besides the point. We'll get to that at the end. But right now we're going to be going into the final comic in the Harmonies KDA issue, which is centered around Ahri. Now, Ahri is like the poster girl for League of Legends. She's the one that I knew existed well before I played League of Legends or even saw KDA or anything like that. So we're going to be reading her comic, and as far as I'm aware, this appears to be the final comic for KDA. Which is kind of sad. I've been really enjoying the comics, but they've said that this is the final chapter. So let's go ahead and get into this reading of the comic. All right then. Ahri. What's up with Ahri? What's happening? We've run that. Oh, okay. So this was in the beginning. So yeah. So from the looks of it, all these comics, like, they had the center point where it's happening right here. We had this whole thing, and then we had Ahri and Sarah go and talk, and then we've had like these flashbacks and stuff. So this happened in the first comic. We've run that course into the ground. Maybe we should pivot to another part, come back to this later. So we're gonna be able to see Ahri's, like, why Ahri decided to agree with Akali and go and focus on a different part. Ahri looks frustrated. Let's take a short break, everyone. I feel like Ahri is feeling stress. Damn, look at those hips. Look at those curves. Jesus. I really love the artwork for this. Like I said, the last one, the one thing I don't like is the noses, but wow, look at that view. Huh? Vroom. Oh, she's watching Akali and Sarah ride off. That's a really pretty shot. I really love the artwork for these comics. 2015. Oh, hey, it's her old like K-pop outfit, the one that she had before KDA, the one that she was washing the washing machine. I'm glad that they referenced that. And cut. Let's take a short break, everyone. I mean, she looks really good in it still, so. What a perfect take, Ahri. This song is sure to top the charts. Thanks, Roy. The song is fine. Fine. All of this, it's not really me. It's cute, fun, harmless. I feel like I'm playing a part. Well, sure, but in the end, aren't we all? She has a point. A lot of artists and singers, especially like when they're younger, they play a part. A perfect example was Miley Cyrus. She was Hannah Montana for ages and ages and ages. And then when Hannah Montana ended, she still kept the persona of that sweet country girl Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana, for a few years. And then she went crazy, and then we saw the Miley that we have today. So a lot of like these young stars tend to change their image and stuff. I like to perform my own songs. I thought that's why you signed me to this label. But this song is what the fans want. It's tested super well with our focus groups. We'll get to your songs. We'll get to your songs. Promise. I don't like this. He's very corporate. he's saying like this is what the statistics are saying. This is what the fans want. Sometimes you shouldn't be doing what your fans want. You should be making content that you want to make, not. Yeah, you can see her face. We've promised that for the last year. Oh no. And we're back. And we're back. Reset to places. Shit. 2016. I recall the single came out in 2018, right? So, it should be. We should be getting close. I do like seeing this this past of this version of Ahri. Oh, that steak looks so good. I've been wanting some nice steak for quite some time now, so this looks so delicious. I'm breaking my contract, Eve. Oh, her tail changed to be more like the KDA one. You got Evelyn. Oh, fantastic. Always happy to see Evelyn. Ooh, that's some great artwork. I like that. It's a lot of money you're leaving on the table. Not to mention walking away from an almost guaranteed path to a big and safe career. That's not what Ahri wants. She wants to make music that she wants to make. She doesn't want to play it safe. She wants to take risks, enjoy herself. I didn't start writing music to be safe. It started because I had something to say. A hunger for something more. Exactly. A chance to not only raise my voice, but others around me. I want to start a new group. Produce it myself, lead it with you. Aww. I love her eyes. And here I had feared the rising pop star Ahri was all fluff. Who knew you had fangs all along? Oh, I love Evelyn. She actually does have fangs. Look at that. That's cute. Oh, they toast. 2019. Yeah, this was right after KDA's song. Ahri, one quick question. What's next for the group? Did you get to keep any of those cars from the video? All the Lamborghinis and stuff. Who are you wearing? Just a nice photo. Just a nice photo, Ahri? Ahri, over here. It's been months since the release of Pop Stars. What's your favorite color? This is really us. Everyone who watched the Pop Star video was just like, when are we gonna get another song? When are we gonna get another song? So this is basically Riot telling us calm the fuck down. Can we expect a comeback from KDA anytime soon? Ooh, don't call it a comeback. Comeback? Why, we never left. Hey. Oh, look at them. Ding. Thought you might find this interesting. Ah, this is when Evelyn finds Sarah. When I start... Oh, and this is a music video. I'm not going to try to sing. Well, should I try to sing this? And when I start to talk... No, I'm just going to read it. And when I start to talk like that, oh, you won't know how to react. I'm a picture-perfect face with the wild in my veins. You could hear it in my growl. Ah, it's her covering it. I think Sarah actually did do a cover of the song. Oh, and she gets a flashback to herself, to her younger self. That's why. Thought you might find this interesting. Thanks, Eve. Looks like I have a phone call to make. Rumble. Come back. Oh, good, Eve? Always. Perfect timing. Let's get back to it. Whenever you're ready, Seraphine. What was that phone call? Nothing. Where'd you go? Nowhere. Way out. Feeling like an ocean on a wave. Holy shit! Look at that. Look at Seraphine. She looks dope. Hopefully they make like an actual art piece of this, because that's hot. Now. Oh, that was great. That was so good. So we finally get to see it from everyone's perspectives and see why they decided to include Seraphine into the group. And it's nice. So Ahri is the typical pop star that wants to make her own voice, that wants to make her own music. She doesn't want to do what the company's telling her to do, which is why she decided to make KDA instead. And Evelyn apparently found Seraphine, showed Ahri, and Ahri saw a younger version of herself in Seraphine. So I like that. That's really nice. That's really, really nice. But for this next one, I want to show you guys what KDA posted. So we'll head over to that real quick. All right. So KDA decided to post this gorgeous picture of Evelyn. I just gotta say, it's a gorgeous picture. But then they also posted this message. This is from Evelyn as well. People have always tried to tell me who I am, as if they knew better than I did. At first, I tried to please them with outfits and designs that said I belonged. Then I tried to punish them, with beauty as my razor. But along the way, I realized it was never for them. My efforts were for her, the girl I saw in the mirror, in the reflections of my friend's eyes, for the woman I knew I always had been, deep down. My style embodies who I am in this moment, and that's something I get to decide. I've learned to redefine my relationship with the mirror, to love the demon inside. That assurance is what I bring to KDA, what I want to give to you. So take your brush, set yourself free, surprise them with what you can become. Evelyn. This is KDA thinking about, this is KDA basically telling, basically telling everyone, be you. Be who you want to be. Be yourself. Don't try to be someone else. Don't try to please everyone else. Wear what you want to wear. Be who you want to be. Don't try to fit it. Be unique. And I love that. And this just makes me love Evelyn more. I just liked Evelyn because I thought she was hot. I do like Succubi quite a bit. And Evelyn's original KDA design was super hot, and her new one's pretty hot as well, but this just makes me really respect Evelyn as a person, you can say, or a character. I think it's super nice and super, super cool to see. It's a really, really true message, and this is obviously what Riot is trying to tell people. I mean, they're using Evelyn, the character, to say this, but yeah, this makes you really happy. The whole comics for KDA and stuff like that, this whole thing, all these comics for KDA have been interesting. The whole Harmony series has really shown what these characters have gone through since the original Pop Stars and to now. You had Akali talking about like how she had felt joining Pop Stars and then moving on to do True Damage and then coming back, trying to reassure Seraphine. You had Seraphine really like kind of doubting herself and doubting why she's with KDA at the moment. And you get to see her backstory, which I was super interested about because I'd never really heard of her. I've seen the character before, like apparently, and so I think it's interesting. But you got to see like Seraphine really like decide to become a full-time artist. Like it's the most realist backstory that we have because it's a lot of us. We have Evelyn dealing with well, the Evelyn actually comic was more about the fan, but it was Evelyn showing the hardcore fan to be themselves. Don't copy some star or something like that. Have your own style. You can have inspirations from the person, but rock your own thing. Be yourself. You had Kaiza showing how she loves dance and how she incorporates that in her daily life and how it helps her get through her life and it lets her express her feelings. And then we have Ahri showing how she wanted to be more than a cardboard cutout, basically. She wanted to have her own voice, make her own content. I really like these comics. The artwork's really good. I will say the only thing I just don't like about the art style is the noses. I think the noses are just a bit too pointed out. They're a bit more subdued. I would have preferred it more, but I really enjoyed these comics. I thought they were fantastic. I highly suggest you guys read them, and I honestly hope that maybe League of Legends will decide to make physical copies of these. I would love to have these in my collection. Yeah, as someone who doesn't like League of Legends, like the game itself, and it's not a huge fan of the community with the game, I will always really like KDA. The thing is, the community surrounding KDA itself is a good community. It's just people who really like the music and really love how the characters look and how they're acting. It has nothing to do with gameplay and stuff like that. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the content that's to come with KDA. I don't know what Riot's going to specifically do. I don't know if they're going to continue on with KDA. Because KDA is definitely like the biggest music collaboration set that they've had. Like, Pentakill was pretty good and that got pretty popular. True Damage was pretty good and that got pretty popular. But none of them could compare with KDA. Like, let's see what KDA is at right now. KDA Popstar. It's at 378 million views, and then even the live performance is at 42 million. Like, that's insane. And it's going to be coming up onto 2 years since it's been released. Like, even so, like, the baddest is 23 million views. What I'm thinking of doing, by the way, is probably next week I'm gonna post a video of me reacting to Seraphine's cover, because I'd never heard her cover, and in this comic you see that Seraphine did a cover, and I'm assuming that's real, that's actually what happened, and Riot really enjoyed her voice and wanted to collaborate with her. So I haven't heard her cover, so I'm probably gonna react to that. I can see what Seraphine is. I haven't heard any of her music, and it'd be a nice bit of previous knowledge to have for when the songs come out. But all in all, I really enjoyed this, and I love the message that Riot's been doing with KDA. And I love that they're fleshing out the characters themselves, making them feel like real people, not just skins for the characters in the video game. So I really enjoyed this. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed me reading these comics, leave a like down below. If you're new to my channel, I do make Animal Crossing content every Monday and Ruby reactions every Friday. I make random videos like this every now and again throughout the week. If you want to know whenever I react to the KDA content that comes out in the near future, hit that bell so you get notified, and you'll get a notification right when that video goes live. But as always, guys, hope to see you in the next video, and have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Goodbye, everyone.